Hi all, welcome in. Okay, so I'll be posting a channeled message. So it should be there now in the time when I post it, because I'll be posting this afterwards. Okay, so some of the messages I got before I started the pre-shuffle was that someone is approaching to build something with you. There was a crow outside, and that come up to the window and had items for its nest. So yeah, so that's how I got that message. So crows may also be significant. They were coming out quite a bit through the messages. The song, where did I write the song? Toxic Love came out. And a lot of when I was looking up for songs, a lot of songs that were coming through were about lust and addiction and being used and abused, sipping the devil's cup, prostitution. Really, really hardcore devil stuff was coming through. And the taste of poison, a poisonous paradise. So being manipulated, being ghosted. So something around toxic relationships. So this could have been in your past, or there's somebody around you that's in a toxic love, or the emotions being shared. So emotions being shared. So maybe you're picking up on this emotionally. Maybe you're an empath, or you share this emotional past with someone. Because then it talked about the song that came through next was, I didn't write down a song. What is it called? I can't think of it now. Sorry about that. But if I think of it, I'll link it. But it was about fighting for love, rights, respect, standing strong together. So it was a video about women standing strong. So standing strong together, fighting for the rights of love, self-respect, and that I think they were prostitutes. I'm not sure, but they all come together to fight for the rights of one individual that was getting picked on or abused or whatever. So it gave me the thing of maybe fighting for love, fighting for the rights and respects of one another. Fighting for love, you may be fighting for your situation of love. Maybe somebody's trying to bring in a forbidden love, a toxic love, so use your discernment at this time too. If you're looking for love, if you're out there searching for love, or that you haven't love in your life, maybe reflecting on that too, to make sure that it is a love that you want to fight for. Okay. Then so I started to do the pre-shuffle, and so a message, like a message may be coming through, a letter or papers, bringing good news. Crows, mermaids, dragonflies, frogs, butterflies. Prince Charming was also significant as well. Those sort of things, those animals were coming through. Sensuality, emotional flow was coming through as well. So maybe your emotions are flowing right now and you're becoming more sensual. So maybe using that sensuality in a non-toxic way, in a productive way, like putting it into your passions, instead of, or getting out in nature and transmuting it in nature, instead of getting into a toxic relationship. Like key to the heart of things. Oh, sorry, I just got a pain in my head. So key to the heart of things. So you have the key to your heart, or it's key to something. But there was, a big message of cemetery, funeral coming through, and then, a message of sadness, but then happiness coming through. So you may be having to go to a funeral, or you're getting the message of someone has passed on, because it was crows were the messenger of death in that instance. So So you may need to get grounded and listen carefully to the messages that you're receiving around this funeral, around this death, or the letter that's coming in. Like, paying attention to the words that aren't spoken, or or the words that are spoken. Really thinking about what people are portraying, and the words that, listen carefully to the messages you receive. So it could even be to your divine, or your guides, what messages they're bringing through to you at that time. The number 22 is coming through then too, so you could be seeing 22. So yeah, after sadness, happiness returns, a new world is born. So it also may be, because the dark night of the soul was coming through as well, so it may be that you're going through this dark night of the soul, you're digging deep, you're going deep within, you're cleansing your emotions, you're cleansing your heart and third eye chakra came through. So you're clearing this energy out, this toxic energy, this lust, maybe all this past, relationships or emotional trauma that you had, you're now releasing to bring in happiness, and a new rebirth, so a new birth. But yeah, I was getting, someone's angry, envious that you got either the prince, so you got the love, or you got the crown, the following, the new life. So someone is definitely jealous of whatever it is that's coming in for you or has come in for you lately. So just be aware of that. So they may be sending you negative energy. So just keep up your protection. You're always protected by the divine, but you need to make sure that you're doing your own spiritual practices of protection. Okay, spirit guides. Okay, so you do have protection around you from spirit animals, spirit guides, animal guides, and they will show you whom you can trust. So just be open to that. So I did get, as I said to you, the animals that were coming through were, we had dogs, as well as big cats, tigers, elephants, butterflies, frogs, crows, mermaids, dragonflies. So, butterflies and dragonflies can also talk about transformation. So definitely going through a transformation. The numbers 11 came through, 111 and 1111 came through, 101 came through as well. The number 44 came through a couple of times. And there was talk about, seeing the abundance of your life, so appreciating the people in your life, noticing the goodness in your life, the richness in your life, the sweetness in your life, and, the sweet as honey came through. So miracles are abound you, a loyal guardian, he's protecting you, a big, strong protector. So it was a Rottweiler on the picture, but I got it through as even a big, strong man protecting you. So whether that's a passed over loved one, a guide, or actually your partner, or soon to be partner that came through then. So completely committed to you, so someone, that person is completely committed to you, or you are completely committed to what it is that you're going after. So take that how it resonates. Going with the flow, standing in your power, pure and innocence, and another seeks serpentine power. So, you could be, so I also got light and dark coming through. So this could be within yourself, that you're encapsulating both energies of good, light and dark. So your shadow side, so you're balancing the shadow, you're using the shadow side to actually protect you, or harness that energy, that the sword, to cut cords and whatever. You're using that energy for good, for positivity, or it could be, that you're this war going on. So you're the light, and then there's the dark, the devil, the lust, the snake, the person that wants to use serpentine power, that dark side, and you're the light side. I can see it as both as well. So you are unlike anyone else. You're unique, beautiful, rare, and strange, and one of the divine creatures. So I got divine creatures. So I think you could be a shapeshifter. So you could encapsulate different strengths of different spirit animals. You're powerful but kind and innocent. So there's that light and dark. You stand out and may like to wear bright colours. I was seeing a lot of beautiful bright oranges and purples and greens, and so you may like to you may have different colours in your hair as well, but you definitely stand out, and this time you're beautiful as well. You stand out, and you're not going to let fear stop you this time. That came through, and you're taking flight. You're very foxy and savvy and suave, and so you stand out. And around that time, that's when the numbers 111, 22, and 101 come out. Just know that things are getting better every day. A different language came through. There was a song that I listened to that was guided, and they spoke in 2 languages, so I didn't really get to know what the song was saying, apart from painting the roses red. So you are painting the roses red, or not painting the roses red, you're painting the town red. So both of those were coming through. So I think you are maybe changing people's perspectives, maybe celebrating, you may be dancing, you may be going out and having fun, you may be socializing, or just shining your light. Sorry. Something that just come to me then, to speaking your language. So maybe you are speaking your language as in spiritual language, speaking your truth, speaking your color, speaking your, vibration out to people, changing, maybe changing others' perspectives. You are part of the animal kingdom, the king of the jungle. You could be a Leo. So Leo was coming through. But you're also, the sheep in wolf's clothing, not the wolf in sheep's clothing. You are the sheep in wolf's clothing. So you stand your ground. You stand up for what it is that you believe in. You are kind, compassionate, loving, but when the need comes, you cut those cords. You stand up for yourself. You speak your truth, and you're not letting anyone stop you move forward. So you're timid but brave. Not timid. Timid is the wrong word, but you encapsulate that light and dark. You're grateful. You're blessed. Your sacred soul, or the divine, is grateful for the work that you've done. And you're blessed and sacred soul to them, and your dreams are coming true. You need to sleep well. So that was a message from them, saying, they're proud of you, sort of thing. Sleep well, rest well, because your destiny of greatness is coming in. But make sure that you get out and see the eye candy that surrounds you. So in other words, get out in nature, or just look around you, see how far you've come, see what you've achieved, see the beauty that's around you, including the people in your family, and was coming into and appreciating family, appreciating your loved ones, appreciating what you have now, because if you don't appreciate those people in your life, then you may lose them forever. Balance of karma coming in. The wheel is turning in your favor. You may be socializing, being seen for who you are, who you truly are. Appreciate your loved ones. Look at the success. So look at what success truly means to you. So maybe seeing, does success mean having someone that truly loves you, having being able to appreciate the loved one, the ones in your life, being kind and compassionate. Is that a success? What is it success to you? Success doesn't always have to mean I have a house and a car and whatever. Just maybe contemplate on that, what truly success means to you, where where you see yourself being, or what you see yourself doing, what you see your life, what enriches your life. Okay, so yeah, getting back, dark night of the soul, bringing wisdom in. So you've been through, or you are going through the dark night of soul, and you're bringing the wisdom of the divine in, and protecting what it is you have sown, protecting the innocent, digging deep within the soul to find the light and offer it up to the divine for total devotion to the divine path of severance. So, so this is what you've either done or you're going to do. So you've gone through the dark night of the soul. You've brought in the wisdom of the divine feminine. You're protecting what it is you've sown. So whatever it is that you've put your heart and soul into, you're protecting the innocent. So whether it's your children, other people's children, or, you know, getting back to the rights and respecting others, like standing, you know, how I talked about those people. So that's coming through. So rights, respect, legislation just come through, liberty. So those sort of things, you're standing up for the innocent, digging deep within your soul to find the light and offer it up to the divine. So you're digging deep to find that light within and then shining it out for others in the servants of God. So so you may have a job, or I don't know, however you say it, your passions may be to do with the spiritual path. Family of light, compassion, love, gratitude, silence, love was coming through. Love, 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 love. So loving on your family, family love, soul family may be coming in to show you love, to show you gratitude. Sitting in silence to appreciate your family, maybe appreciating others, showing love. Karma is clearing out, the energy is clearing out, peace is arising within you. You're standing in your light, being blessed by God and the divine. Okay, seeing the beauty within, the divine power within, the strength, the light, and the dark. So you've come and so far, and that's what you're seeing. You're compassionate, caring, and loving. The chance to experience something rare is coming. So you're having the chance, maybe there's an experience that may come up that gives you that rare, you know, rare experience, that divine love, that peace, that harmony, that, you know, blessings all coming in, and you're radiating this out to the world. So whether it's you've gone within and you've found peace within, you know, and now you're expressing that to the world, which is bringing in, you know, empowerment, peace, love, harmony, blessings, you know. Listen to the whispers of your soul. Third eye and heart chakra clearing. So you're clearing out your third eye and chakra, or you have done. So just listen to your intuition, the whispers of your soul. Never underestimate yourself or the power of the community, the power of unity, divine source of love, you know, the diversity amongst people, you know. Also the numbers 0550 came out, so 55. The numbers 888 and 1818 may be significant to you right now. You may be seeing those numbers. You just remember you are a limitless eternal being, to balance your emotions, that magic, wealth, and abundance and strength are here for you, and to light the way for others to follow. Okay, so you may need the strength to light the way for others to follow. Follow your instincts, intuition, and guidance, your higher guidance. Adventure coming in, love, nourishment, and care. Be prepared, because this may shock you. So, so this adventure, this love, this nourishment, this care that's coming in may shock you. You know, they said be prepared. You know, so okay, so it's a good preparation anyway. Sorry, to clarify that. Just want to get a drink. How long have I got? So a lot of messages there. A lot of integration, I think, happening. Okay. Yeah, I'll do these first. So these are the spirit animal cards. Okay, so we have wisdom with the owl. We have instinct. I'll just get a couple more. Oh, sorry, hang on a second. So use your wisdom and follow your instincts. So we have inspiration and feminine grace. So you inspire people and you shine, you know, you stand in your feminine grace, you're graceful. And that shows to others. Adventure card coming out with the goat again. So maybe this inspiration and your graceful nature is going to bring in adventure, or you will be going on an adventure. Just trust your instincts and your wisdom with the inspirations that come in. And then we have receptibility at the bottom with the spider. So those animals also may be significant. So we have spider, goat, swan, grasshopper, snow leopard, and owl. So I did say big cats were coming through, insects were coming through, and also birds coming through. So, you know, so just the web standing out to me with the spider there. So just making sure that you are weaving what you want to weave, that you're manifesting, that pay attention to what you're manifesting right now. Be receptive to receiving. Open up to your divine grace in an inspired action to bring in adventure. Being adventurous, going after what it is that inspires you. Okay, I'm not getting anything. And the bottom, the golden thread, let go of judgment. Okay, with card 50. Collaborative dreaming. Listen carefully to the messages you're receiving with a turtle. So turtles might also be significant. I really get from this golden thread, you know, with the let go of judgments. I get this as self-judgments, you know, stand in your power, believe in yourself, love yourself. Maybe do solar plexus affirmations as well, the I am. I think it's I am affirmations. Ascension, embody your higher self. You know, so the higher self is of importance. That's what's coming through. You know, connecting, grounding, centering, getting out in nature. Follow the nudges of your intuition and seeds of peace. So take steps towards understanding and harmony. So let go of judgments. Be kind and compassionate to yourself and others. Love may be significant as well, but I think this is love of the self, harmony of the self, understanding others, love towards others, taking steps forward, listening to the messages you're receiving from the divine and your higher self. And follow the nudges of your intuition. So move forward with this guidance when you receive it. You could be in winter. I'm getting winter from this card. Keeping warm, nourishing, nurturing yourself, bringing joy back into your life, bringing colour back into your life. As I say that, on the bottom of the deck is this card which says, daring difference, embrace your unique qualities. So embrace your colour, embrace your light, embrace your uniqueness, your rarity, your authenticity. And the whale is here too, I just noticed. So whales are very maternal creatures, very calming, very relaxed, very open, expressive, you know, and that just gives me, you know, shine your light. And they go deep and dig deep, you know, whales dig down deep into the ocean. So, so just dig deep. emotionally. Okay, I don't want to get those cards yet. Okay. All those. Okay, so these are the Wishcraft Oracle cards. These are just like these cards because they're very positive, uplifting, beautiful pictures. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, so we have, this didn't come out in the pre-shuffle, but like the messages coming through, you talked about in the pre-shuffle, there's messages coming through. So you may be getting a letter, and it was like letter parchment. So, and paper, it's talking about that. You may also be writing something, because parchment, letters, paper coming out. I am free to make my wishes come true. So yeah, maybe you need to write down your wishes or manifest, you know, by writing them out as well. That could be significant. Twos are definitely significant. 222 may be significant. Believing that your wishes can come true, believing in what it is that you desire, what it is that you wish for, opening up to the light within, letting go. I can let go of what I no longer need. Let the leaves go. So just let it all fall away, let it drift away, let it release. You know, I can just, I'm just getting crying, releasing. So maybe that is something that you need to do. You need to release. You know, we get the water droplets here on the web too. So there's definitely a sadness, you know, because sadness come up. So there's definitely a need to release, whether there is something that's going to come out that you need to release. You know, you have an emotional release, like you need to cry, or you need to cry now and let go of what no longer serves you. I am loved and protected as always. You are shielded from this negative energy that's being sent your way. You have crystals may be significant too, like a crystal may help with protection or cleansing the energy as well. So you just need, actually I'll get the crystal cards. I'll see what crystals. It's going to stay there. I'll just see, fluorite standing out to me though right now, so maybe it's fluorite that you need. That's good with the sinuses. It's blue, so it would help probably with the throat chakra, or divine connection. Okay, so we have expanded awareness with azurite. So what else? What crystals of protection do they need? Okay, so healing's coming up. So you are healing right now. So malachite might be significant in your healing journey to help. So it could be heart healing, and third eye, they'd come up in the pre-shuffled messages, because purple is third eye, and there's purple in this card as well for the squirrel. Okay, you might be healing relationship wounds, which makes sense of what was coming out in the pre-shuffle, talking about toxic relationships and that. So you might be healing that right now. And on the bottom is conflict. So you may be conflicted by something, or there may be conflict all around you, but you are protected from this. And purification was on the bottom. So clear quartz can amplify your crystals. So maybe getting a clear quartz and combining it with, you know, your malachite or your azurite, or, you know, even the black tourmaline for protection. So yeah, that coming out too. You know, with I am loved and protected, you are protected, but maybe even using that to protect yourself with some clear quartz. Okay. Oh, okay. These were talking a lot today. So, the delicate fairy and her ferrets. Change is natural good, and yes, it can hurt. So, okay. There's 3 ferrets on here too, so there might be something to do with 3 people that are around you. That maybe, you know, the relationships may be falling apart, or you may be healing from the hurt of these 3 people. But the healing is going to bring in good change, you know, it's going to bring good things in. You know, the fairy bee, my life is sweet. So maybe, you know, when this hurt comes up or these changes come in, just knowing that, you know, these things are meant to happen, that your life is sweet. Just look to the positive, look to the sweetness of your life, and know that everything that happens, these changes are natural and good, and they're there for a reason. They're happening for a reason, to bring in maybe the sweetness of your life as well. You know, more sweetness, because your life is already sweet. Okay, so we'll take that card. The mermaid and the turtle. So mermaid and turtle both coming out. So the ocean may be significant. The beach may be significant. So cleansing may be significant, because salt water is very cleansing. So salt water may be significant for you too. An elder will teach you wisdom. You know, wisdom coming through with the owl and now with the turtle. So somebody may be coming in to show you the way forward. Once upon a midnight dreary, creative genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. So that come out in pre-shuffle, and from this card I got about the funeral and the passing over of a loved one. A message coming in through the parchment. But it talks about writing, expression, and artistic flow. So maybe that's also what you need to do with this healing. You need to express yourself through an artistic avenue. So whether it's writing, channeling, drawing, painting, you know, any creative expression. Maybe midnight significant as well. Maybe your dreams are significant. Just pay attention. Okay, so this come out in the pre-shuffle as well. The doom and gloom card. After sadness, happiness and hope return with more butterflies. So transformation. After this transformation, it definitely is giving, you know, that you're healing right now. You're going through a relationship healing. You know, conflict may be there. You may be surrounded by conflict and by trauma, but through this healing and these changes, it's going to bring, you know, even though these are sad and they're going to cause heartache, you know, once, you know, you've healed these, once you've done your heart healing, it's going to bring in something really good. You know, hope will return, happiness will return. Okay, sorry, I dropped the card. I need to get that card. Oh, it went all the way over there. Okay. Okay, now you are independent and free. Okay, so I get this of, you know, independent and free. So this release is gonna you know, take you back to your raw and pure state, you know, your authentic self, to help you feel freedom at last. You know, what I got from this card too, when I in the pre-shuffle, and now is, you know, that stag, that very protective, strong, stern person around you, protecting you, whether it's a guide, a person. Also the masculine and feminine in this card, the deer and the stag. So you're balancing your masculine and feminine. You're coming back to self. You're coming back to independence. You're feeling free. We also got Fiona and the gift of sacred sight. I'll just get all these first. Little Red Riding Hood, I'm not a victim. You definitely aren't. Brother Raccoon, a safe place for you to go. Okay. So a brother may be significant. Knowing that you... So a brother may be a safe place to go. Use your discernment, you know. The gift of sacred sight. So, you know, so you're standing in your power. You have allies by your side, protectors by your side. Wolves may be significant. Unicorns may be... The mystical is definitely significant. So your sacred sight may be opening you up to a past revelation about victimhood, victim mentality. Maybe you're seeing things clearly now, seeing that you're no longer a victim and that you have a safe place to go within. You know, you have a safe place to go. You have maybe a soul family member or somebody that is your safe haven, somebody that you can talk to, somebody that you can communicate with. And you are reborn on the bottom. Positive, uplifting new friends. So you're going through a rebirth of self, which is bringing in, you know, positive, uplifting change and new friends. Stay grounded, get out in nature, which will help with this healing as well. Ferrets are out here again too. So ferrets may be significant, or maybe there's 5 friends because there's a group of 3 and a group of 2 maybe. Maybe you have 2 children, maybe you have 3 children, maybe you have 5 children, maybe there's a bundled family of 3 and 2. I'll take that how it resonates. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, I didn't actually get any cards that came out from this deck. I did shuffle, but I am now. Okay. Okay, so I'll take these 2. Okay, so we have Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. So you maybe... There's another grasshopper here too. So we have a grasshopper there and a grasshopper here. So I think you incorporate grace in your action, in your movement, and also in your action, that you express yourself gracefully. You may be also incorporating the dragon, so you may have, you know, I see dragons moving very gracefully, so you may have incorporated the dragon into your movements maybe, or maybe you move with strength and courage and mystery and mystique, and you also incorporate that strength of the dragon, you know, that power, that when you speak it holds power, you know. Shaman, trust in higher forces. So there's definitely, you know, the need to trust in, you know, your higher self and the higher forces at play in your life. Trust that you are where you're meant to be right now, that you are, you know, that you are wise, and that you are connected to the divine. You are the shaman. You can see, you see things for how they are. You are rising to a higher state of being. These cards also fell out. So this is Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect and heal. So maybe that's mirror gazing she's doing too there. So Maybe that's something that you do. Maybe you gaze into the mirror. Maybe you need to look into that as an option if you want to. I cannot find the words right now, but expand, your divination practices. So maybe reflect, maybe do divination mirror gazing and see what you get. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Especially at the time if you're healing, love yourself, give yourself a break sort of thing, like, give yourself a massage, go get a massage, have a nice salt bath with herbs and oils and stuff, even massage your own skin if you can't afford a massage. Love onto self, and let others love you right now. And then we also have release the old and rest. Get out in nature. Be open to healing information. So there may be healing. So somebody's maybe speaking this healing information. Maybe you need to research, like if you're you have an ailment that you're suffering from, maybe researching about it. Maybe making a potion if you know how to make potions. Herbs, spices are coming through, so maybe those things are going to help with your healing. So maybe looking into that, herbs, lotions, things like that. I don't know where to put that. Also, I get Archangel Michael from that right now, so maybe open up to asking the assistance of the angels to help with your healing. And now I will just get one of these, which is the Light Worker Oracle cards. And we may read the passage of that. Okay, I'm just going to pick one. Okay, come out in the pre-shuffle. Okay, Family of Light. And then on the split we have Higher Knowing too. So I will read out the Family of Light. Just let me get the guidebook. I love these cards. They're so beautiful, and the messages are profound, but they're long. So okay, so we have Family of Light, which is the number 17, which is an 8, and 42, which is a 6. We had 42 out before too, so 42 may be significant to you. 17. There's an affirmation, so I'll read the quick verbiage and then the affirmation. Okay, so I'll hold the card up so you can see it while I read. Okay, the limits that many people place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love these on the outside. Do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation as an extended spiritual family. You will love your own, and you will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a spiritual family of light in this world and beyond. Okay, so, don't restrict love, don't restrict love to your family. Family may not be your genetic family. It could be your bonded family, your spiritual family, your soul tribe. And then I got drawn to this one. If your father figure was absent, then whilst you must do the emotional healing work to process the pain of that, understand that the potential spiritual gift of that absence is an unusually creative and free-spirited outlook on life and a heightened capacity for a conscious spiritual connection. If your mother figure was absent, Whilst you are advised to do the emotional work to process the pain of that experience, there is a hidden spiritual potential in needing to look beyond your immediate family to find where you belong. Eventually, you had to open your heart to become spiritually capable of loving, belonging to, and being devoted to the entire human race as one spiritual family. You can come through this experience not as a victim of circumstance, but as an empowered soul, strong enough to bear that pain, process it, and forgive, to learn to heal your sense of self and step into the spiritual blessings gained through your typical relations with your biological family, loving and being loved in more expansive ways. It is time to embrace and be embraced by your family of light. It is time for you to be nourished by your kindred spirits here on earth. Okay, so knowing that we have to heal the family lineage, but also knowing that there is soul family here, that soul family of light that can bring in healing and help assist us. Okay, the invocation for this card, so it's something you may want to do. Oh, hold the card up again. Okay, the universe empowers my soul that I may live my most beautiful life path and manifest love to help heal our world. I choose of my own free will to receive all manner of assistance from unconditional love so that I can peacefully process any unresolved hurt, rejection, abandonment, and betrayal. I have learned how to love more unconditionally through these experiences. I have learned that love allows all beings to be free to choose how they wish to live. I wish to live with openness, love, and connection in body, mind, and heart and soul, embracing those who can accept my love and love me faithfully in response. For those who cannot love me, I express my love as compassion and wisdom to live and let live. I am devoted to and protected by love in its many forms. Through divine grace, I ask for assistance in attracting my soul tribe and family of light, heavenly and human, so that I may experience belonging and conscious community, sharing my light and love with others as fully and freely as possible. May all beings feel the blessings of true family and of deep, abiding divine love. So be it. Yes, and I wish that to you. Okay. So yeah, maybe you're calling your soul family in right now. You're definitely healing emotional wounds from your childhood, by the sounds of it, from your family, from your mother or your father. So just loving on yourself right now and knowing that once you have done this healing, that a new life beckons you, a new beginning, a rebirth, and embracing you, the new and authentic self. I might read out to the higher knowing prelude. So 42. Okay, so the quality of higher knowing is an expression of intelligence manifesting through the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. This spiritual ray of energy flows from the center of the universe towards your soul as a spiritual gift. You are empowered with the ability to recognize the information you need, to understand the systems that affect your soul's journey, and to still clarity in any issue that has seemed unclear or overwhelming to you. The right knowledge at the right time is a powerful support for human evolution. Your intuition will support your intellectual mind and in discerning the true quality of information and applying it intelligently in your life for the best outcome. The Archangel Raphael now assists you in integrating the blessings of the fifth ray. Any questions you now ask shall be answered in a timely manner through the gift of higher knowing. Okay, and the invocation for that is, I now accept the soul blessings of the fifth ray of intellectual knowledge. I call upon the grace and assistance of the universe and Archangel Raphael's radiant wisdom to help me see the light. I cultivate detachment to reflect, analyze, and discern the underlying truth in matters of concern. I am spiritually supported to recognize helpful information and attain higher understanding at the best time and in the best way. I set the intention to deconstruct confusion and settle into simplicity and clarity, formulating a step-by-step approach towards healing. I am thankful for the gift of intelligence, knowledge, and understanding to help me live my best life in service to love. May true higher knowledge serve the liberation of all beings through unconditional love and divine mercy. Through my own free will, so be it. Okay, I'll put that up in case you want to. Okay. All right. So calling on Archangel Raphael for assistance for higher knowing. And I will get some angel cards, what they call angel number cards, sorry. And then I will close out. Okay. I'm not getting any. Oh, that was opening up. So 999, you may be seeing that. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? Okay, so that's the release card. And then we have 444, which has also been coming out. Change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. Okay, so just, you're born to be great. You're born for a higher calling. Just put your resources into what you're passionate about, your ambitions, and the rest will align itself. You'll bring in helpers and assistance, especially for Archangel Raphael. Yeah, so I wish you all the best on this journey right now. I hope you have solace in the fact that, you know, when this cycle, after the ending of this healing and this cycle, a new cycle will be coming in. You know, you're strong, you're powerful, you're protected, you're meant for greater things, you're meant to stand out in the world, and know that, you know, you're not a victim, you can get through this, and you will be reborn new, abundant, healthy, wealthy, wise, you know, and I will leave it there. All the best. Bye.